All right. We finna get into it. I just want to let the Discord know we're live as well. And we should be good to go. Hopefully, folks will roll in by the time I'm done with this here. It should be good. Let them know we're live. All right. What up, Sean? What's good, man? John Mayfield. Blake in the building. Tucci. What up, Tucci? What up, Vice? What's going on, Vice? We are live. We are live. Let me pull up some reference points that we can go over. That shot aiming. This is the skill. That's the one with skill. Let me pull that up. Sticks and Stones, Merry Christmas, Hoax. What up? What up? What's going on, Colin? Sean Johnson in the building. Chicken Nuggets in the building. First live I actually joined. Appreciate you being here, man. That's what it's about. A lot of people haven't been able to catch us live, man. You know, we try to upload damn near every day, but I ain't gonna front y'all. 2K has been extra dry in regards to content. Gameplay, we could talk about it. D-Boy, what it is, man. Detroit Mad Vel, what's good? Detroit made Vel, my fault. This is the first time on the live, but love the Discord and updates. Appreciate you being here, John Mayfield. TGIF, Sean. Chia. What up, Ace Boogie? Everything Irie, everything good. What's popping with you, man? Coach Z, happy holidays to you as well. Merry Christmas, Jimmy. Am I allowed to say I'm enjoying 2K? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I think folks are like, how do you say, they're cautious with saying whether or not they enjoy 2K. To each your own, man. Like, if you're enjoying this joint, go ahead. Then you got to figure out the reasons why you're enjoying it. So that's what I was talking about today. From the Philippines, appreciate you being here from the Philippines, D-Boy. What up, Javon Taylor? What's going on? Starting to enjoy these lives. Joe Bellavo, appreciate that, man. There's Robert Hall, first time here as well. Appreciate you being here, man. Hey, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. We still do have a goal in mind. We're like 6.7 thousand away from hitting that 100K, so we're right there. Said the Cuban link on the way. Yeah, send one this way too, man. But yeah, man, if you enjoy 2K, go ahead and enjoy that, man. Go ahead and have fun. You know, like with me, I started thinking, I say, hey, all right, I'm enjoying this 2K running the one position. But it's never been this easy for me to get open as a point guard. And hopefully that resonates with some of you guys. Because in previous 2Ks, as you know, some folks really like the dribbling in previous 2Ks. And I liked it too. I thought it was okay, but I just didn't think I could use that set of dribbling, that mechanic for dribbling, and be effective for me as the one. 100K on the way for sure. But this year, it's super effective. But I can't front y'all. Like I said in the video today, I feel like 2K is just holding my hand. Like, it's my first time riding a bike and I'm dribbling with training wheels. You know, I got training wheels on my bike type of thing. You know, it ain't like a lot. They're not a lot of point guards who are able to get as open as I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, they aren't, because we play against a lot of teams every day and we don't see point guards using these dribble moves effectively. So is 2K catering to casuals to, you know, is it just too easy? Yeah, let me know what y'all think. Wagwan, Mars, Wagwan. I'm going to pull up one image so we can have like a, what up, New York G's? What's good, man? So we can have like a reference point. Let me see if I pull it up here. Where is it at? Why didn't it show up? Oh, because it's not on. There we go. So Me to Be Rich 2K, which is something that I went over in the video, said the dribbling is easy for people this year. It really takes no skill to dribble this year. And Dimework ended up responding saying nothing takes skill in 2K. When they try to make things require skill, everybody complains. This is why Mike Wang kept saying they made the game more accessible. And I talked about this in a video, what accessible meant. Accessible means that the masses could pick up the game and go. And, you know, one of the aspects that make that the game 2K accessible, 2K24 accessible, is that it is a lot easier to dribble. He said if the game took skill, no one would play because everybody sucks at the game. So what do we rate that? Where do we get this criteria from? And that's where, let's say you're brand new to 2K. It's your very first 2K. They say 2K24 is your very first 2K. If you're goated at this 2K, then we can't count it as anything. Like you get no credit for that because it's easy. It's tough, man. It's tough because I feel like every year's a new year. It's just like the way the NBA evolves, 2K and the gameplay evolves. And I feel like oftentimes the community members, certain members in the community, we stay stuck on when we were the most effective, and it becomes meta because we were the most effective in that particular year. You know, I've had plenty of 2Ks where I had my legend runs and my play style was effective, like the 2K20 hop steps, OP. Tons upon tons of clips of just banging out. Those hops, splitting defenders with the hop step was such a beautiful thing. But do I say that these 2Ks, the 2Ks after that hop step, after the 2K20 hop step, are trash because they no longer have the hop step? Nah, I had to evolve as a player. It was my go-to move, that hop step, splitting defenders and just yamming the rock. So what up, D-Block? I don't think so. I'm a casual and I struggle. Look at that. Why the right stick moves so late now? They catering for sure. Just watch some defense videos. It's crazy. Yeah, the old school, what the Hulk say? Yeah, the old school combo dribble moves you had to learn to skill. Yeah, it's so for now, like when I'm out there, it's pretty much the Steph Curry to the Jamal Murray, and it's a kill. But you know, I can't say that. I think a point guard. There's what it is. I think a point guard could definitely use two moves, which is the Steph Curry slide. He slides back, he kind of wraps the ball back, and that leading that into a Jamal Murray with a screen. I think those two moves alone with a screen could make any point guard elite per se, because that's just a half court set. I think you do need to have the crab in your bag. Pause. Well, yeah, I think you need that. I think you need maybe three moves: crab, Steph Curry to Jamal Murray, GG's. Euro step. What up, TR guy? What's going on, man? I think the dribbling takes skill slick though. And it does, right? So this is what I've noticed so far. I could keep it a buck with y'all because I'm going through the motions right now at the one. I'm doing this right now on a daily basis. What I noticed and what I see from other point guards that haven't practiced and don't understand how to utilize the screen with the Jamal Murray and Steph Curry. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'll try and pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it up here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Steph Curry to Jamal Murray, vacuums the dude into a screen right there. Bam. Woo. Man, that was the first great clip. Let me rewind that. Anyway, there's a bunch more. Here goes a damn. I haven't seen these clips in a little while, but here we go. Vacuum, kill. There you go, man. So I feel like it takes a little bit of skill. You got to understand the mechanics, though. If a defender's right in front of you, you can't just Steph Curry into Jamal Murray and think you're going to be open. That's more than likely not going to happen for you. What I've noticed me doing it and going through the motions is that there's a timing on it. So oftentimes, if you trigger Steph Curry to Jamal Murray super fast, the defender doesn't even react to the first move. Hear me out here, y'all. Hear me out, because this will definitely help a lot of you out. It helped me out tremendously. If you trigger the Steph Curry to Jamal Murray too fast, and to help you guys out, if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you have the correct animations on, I dropped a video on it. You could go watch that on my channel. Point Guard Secrets, something like that. I named the title. But If you trigger it too quick, the defender's not going to react to the first move. All you got to really do is hold right trigger and press down, down. That's to go into a Steph Curry, right into a Jamal Murray. It's a 2-move combo. If you want to trigger just the Jamal Murray by itself, then you hit diagonal down to opposite ball hand. And it'll give you the Jamal Murray. What I realized is that oftentimes you just got to slow down the process of down, down. So if I hit the Steph Curry, I wait to see how the defender reacts to me. And then I trigger, depending on where my screen is at. And then I'll trigger the Jamal Murray. Again, I'm brand new to this, y'all. These clips OD, that screen stuff lame. Yeah, the clips are OD. And you got to work with what you have. And this is what I was saying. Like, I'm brand new to the point guard position. And some of these clips are like, they're elite clips. There's elite moves as for like 2K. You know, I need to get the tween down. I need to get the L2 cancel down. Those are like what separate the point guards right now. Are they necessary for reg games? Not so much. Not for reg games. The competition ain't there. But a competent big man PG combo is lethal. It is, and that's the hard part. Therein lies the hard part, yeah. I don't want to bore you out with the clips. We can get back to the clips if you want to see them or you need me to explain some. Therein lies the tough part: finding a competent center who understands the point guard's setup moves. That's been my issue. And I had to go, I run center as well. So I had to go through the same thing on learning the effective dribble moves this year so I can properly set a screen. If the screen is too far off of the Jamal Murray, it's ineffective. And hopefully more folks understand that. What up, go rethink it? What's good, man? Gregory Branch said the game is trash. Tucci said there's no real defense in the game. Everyone just want to spam the steal button. Yeah. People should be kicked automatically once they hit a D. Oh, there's no reason you should have a D unless you're purposely selling. Well, I beg to differ. So bust this, y'all. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all because I like to be transparent. And I really don't have no ego when it comes to 2K. It's a video game. This joint just don't define me. But for the sake of transparency, I'm going to explain what happened. We were in a game and we were down in the game. It was my efforts at PG that brought us back. We were in the fourth quarter and we came back. I think we were at a 20-something deficit, something like that. It was a challenging game the whole way through. We get to the fourth quarter and I'm doing really good. I've had bad games, yeah. What I'm trying to say here is that I've had some terrible games running the one position. This game was not one of them. I've had games where I was going through this learning process where I would shoot consistently 3 for 16. That's no longer the case, but I had to go through those growing pains. Hear me out here, what I'm going to explain, because I'm addressing that comment. In the fourth quarter, I ended up getting kicked on a, well, not kicked, graded out. I ended up getting graded out on a bailout pass to the corner that my teammate could not catch. It hit his hands and then it fumbled out of his hands and went out of bounds. Bam, I got the heartbreaking message on my screen. Better luck next time. Go get him next time. I said, get the who next time, mother? So all sorts of profanities and all this crazy ish. I was pissed because we came back from a 20. We knew we were going to get that game. Like, we knew it was in the bag. Nobody on our team even considered the idea that I was at a D. I didn't even think about it because I compared that game to previous games that I had. Impossible that I was at a D, what I was thinking. But the fact is, I got graded out. And it is funny. It's funny. I can laugh at it now. But man, when I tell you, if Mike Wang or Ronnie 2K, if somebody was in proximity, they would have got their chest caved in, B. Like, I can't breathe. Yeah, chest caved in. because it was like so upsetting that we were on the way back. Nobody on our team even considered the idea that I was even close to getting graded out. None of us needed to freaking even think about it, but it happened. What up, OG? How you get to a D in the first place? So in that particular game, I had more than 10 assists, and I was leading the way in scoring as well. I'm the one who helped bring us back. I know it's a team effort, but it was my efforts at PG that brought us back. And they had the nerve to grade me out, and I was sick, man. I was sick, bro. He said, man wanted the air on his monitor. Facts. My monitor was about to be gone, bro. But, you know, it's so disheartening. So like the homie said, like if you get to a D, you know, and I could understand how I possibly got to a D when I think back on it, because during the first quarter, I was getting a lot of turnovers. Not a tremendous amount of turnovers. Like I said, I know what a bad game looks like, but I did get turnovers. The team was shocking me. They had a hella defensive team. But mind you, that was the first quarter, and we lasted all the way to like 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And that's when they decided to grade me out. You telling me everything that I did from the first quarter to the fourth quarter didn't make up my grade with all the assists and the points scored and setting up plays? And Agent Q, happy holidays. It's so easy. Tucci says it's so easy to get a bad grade on there. You have to really fight to get a better grade. Yeah. Happy holidays to you and yours, Agent Q. Appreciate you being here. So I've been through the woes, man. The weirdness. I've been through it all on 2K. What up, Grayson? Bustelo boys are in the building. Oh, hey, Rec Warrior. Yes, sir. What up, Aju? I'm noticing a big with Brace Starter and Dimer on my outlet passes. My grade is dropping. Nobody is going out of bounds, and 9 for 10. It's an assist. They need to fix that. Yeah, they should be getting, you know, that grade should skyrocket when you're a center throwing an outlet pass and you get that fast break bucket. I ain't gonna front that. Bigs shouldn't have to worry about grading out. Bigs get it. If you guys don't know, centers have it the easiest in regards to getting a good grade and progressing your rep between the centers and the PGs. Where the Coquito at? It's in Vice. It's in Vice's house. We all pulling up to Vice's house because he had like 6 containers of Coquito. I don't get that. Everyone can bail out, but when you automatically have the badge to do it, you can't. And it is frustrating, Hoke. Say it again. It is some of the most frustrating stuff to watch centers go into bailout passes to the 3-point line from the paint. And then here I go with a 91 pass accuracy trying to bail out and have a struggle, and forces me to grade out the game. Oh, man. So the struggles in 2K is real. Hey, so I was thinking of something, yeah, that I think some of you guys might be interested in, especially the regulars that come through to the stream. So I'm in talks right now to have the All City team host podcasts, live podcasts. But I want us to all be on camera so you can get more familiar with the All City team. These are some of like the prominent members in our Discord community. But I wanted to involve you guys. Like I wanted you guys to get involved. If you guys got questions and you could spark debates or spark some dialogue, I think it's important that we can get you guys to participate in these live streams, not through video, but through audio, because in our Discord community, we have some called the stage. And if you guys ever been on Clubhouse, it's something like Clubhouse or Twitter Spaces. I don't know what it's called on X Spaces, I guess. So you could invite people on stage. So I was thinking, and I'm curious to hear your feedback on this. I was thinking that maybe we could have, like, say, me and 3 other members on the screen hosting a podcast, talking about different stuff, and then reach out to you guys during a live stream instead of you guys typing up. You guys, or we'll read out comments because it does have a comment section as well in our stage on Discord. If you guys would like to participate in something like that, I was thinking we have us on the screen and then they'll see all the members, like in Clubhouse or Twitter Spaces. You can see all the members that are in this particular stage. We would be on stage and then we'd invite people on stage. You'll type your comment in, we'll sort through the comments, and then we'll inquire to say if you want to come on stage and share your thoughts. So I thought that'd be a good way to connect with you guys, because I know the community has a lot of concerns, and not every creator addresses those concerns. And I think this is a good way to kind of connect with the community, address these concerns, and let the community have a voice as well. It's hard as a live streamer to let the community have a voice. So I know I got to deal with trolls, but I'm prepared for that. I know folks are trying to throw me off kilter, but I've been doing this way too long. That's a dope idea, Agent Q. Yeah. So we'll see if we could give it a dry run pause sometime soon. And I might be able to make that happen before the new year. And then if it's a good dry run, then we'll go and make it a regular thing on a weekly basis, if not more than that. Yeah, we'll catch some trolls. I'm okay with the trolls. You gotta understand that our community is really tight knit on Discord. Although I still believe we'll catch some trolls, but they run the risk of trolling in our Discord. They run the risk of getting banned from our Discord, and a lot of people, they don't want to get banned from our Discord because that's how they get their runs in. So I'm hoping there'll be a fair balance there. I'm prepared for trolls, but I'm hoping there'll be a fair balance there where we don't have to ban people for being obnoxious on a live stream. ICJ said, "Oh, City, do you believe 2K should implement a kick a player option? I've come across a lot of players that have been selling the games. They will intentionally not play defense or stand at half court. I don't think it's a good option for the community. I think it's a great idea, but simply because of the community that we're in, just don't think it's a good option. You guys will get the nicest people will be getting kicked out of games without doing anything. 2K I believe 2K needs to find the way." Yeah, I'm definitely a troll killer. Yeah, definitely a troll killer. Our whole Discord is it's like a troll kill. Them trolls be upset coming into our Discord because it just don't work. Like, everybody be on good vibes. You ever that's like someone that's like someone trying to troll at church. And I'm not saying our community is straight church, but it's definitely going against the grain of what 2K communities normally, how 2K communities normally behave. It's open for trash talk, but you just got to keep it respectful. And the second we see anything outside of respect, you get removed. Period. And it's been slow growth. We up to pulling up on 32,000, but we accept it because we know we're growing the community with like minds. So that's what it's really about. How would you implement a kick system without being unfair or just disliked? And that's the hard part, Josiah. I think they need to definitely implement something. First, I think there needs to be a mercy rule, because we steadily spanking folks by 50 points easy. So I think there needs to be some sort of mercy rule that allows us to get out this game and still get our the incentive for being in the game, the VC and the rep. If we get up by 50 points at any point in the game, we need to have an option to get out of it. If we're playing against 4 AIs and 1 player on the court, we need to have an option to get out of it. Not to mention that dude on the court needs to get an option to get out of that game as well. Vote to kick sounds good in theory, but with the community, it's risky and won't be used properly. Exactly, JB. That's how I feel too. That's another great question, but there has to be some punishment for clearly throwing a game. People don't leave the game and it hurts us. Yeah. I got to tell you, we play rec every single day, and maybe rec randoms is some a little bit more different, but we don't run across players selling the game in regards to like standing still or not playing defense. We don't run across that often. I say that for it to be a problem. I miss trials. Trials might be. It might be this weekend. I'll see how I play it by ear. If it is this weekend, I'll send out a message in our Discord. By the way, again, if you guys would like to participate in this interactive podcast live stream with the All City team, join our Discord. Type !Discord. The link will come up. I'm trying to get one of these interactive podcasts going sometime before the end of the year. So we got a few days left before the end of the year, and I would like to get a dry run in. So if you'd like to participate in that, join our Discord, because it's going to be taking place in Discord, but we're going to live stream it here on YouTube. Also, if you guys are looking for teammates, join our Discord as well. Or if you want to try out for the All City Lunatics, just type _Discord, join the Discord. It's solid. Being negative stands out so much more than other Discord groups. Thank you, Mark. And it's facts, man. That's why I said our Discord community is definitely the troll killers, because there's just no, it's like there's no oxygen for them in there, bro. There's no oxygen for the trolls in there. Stick Up Kid, what up, man? Sup, All City. I really hate how my badges fluctuate. I have a shooting guard. I play rec. Every time I get the ball, I can't be trying to dribble and break people's ankles on every possession. Yeah, and you know, I'll tell you one thing. 2K stuck to their word. 2K definitely stuck to their word. What up, Rudolph? They said 2K24 was going to be your playstyle. If you maintain consistent in the playstyle you're in, and this is something that I've noticed, because I don't have an issue with the fluctuating badges no more. They dropped the patch on the fluctuating badges and increased your progression. So now it's not even a thing. All my badges that I need and that I use are all up. They're maxed. And that's on every build. My 2, my 1, and my center. I know it's different for different folks who run with different point guards and don't give you the option or the opportunity to maintain your badge progression. And I get that, but I'm not one of those point guards, so everybody's eating. So if you're struggling with this, I don't think it's a 2K thing. I think it might be a good idea to like get rid of this fluctuating badges. It didn't serve us well. Especially now, I don't even see none of my badges fluctuate or trend downward. All of them are trending upward, or if they're not maxed, they're trending upward. So it's tough, man. It's tough. The way I see it, they increased the progression and eliminated the use for the system. Is what I'm getting at. I bought one package of VC this year. Steph Goldis said, "Are you still doing no money spent to make my point guard build?" A couple of weeks ago, I bought one package of VC so far. So altogether, it was the $150. Last year, I spent $1,200 on the game. And this year, altogether, it was the $70 for the game and the one package of VC for $150. So that comes to $220. So far, I've saved about $1,000, and I don't intend to get any more. I had no intention of getting VC in the first place, but you can't. I thought 2K was done. I actually thought 2K24 was done. That was the last hope. This is why I did it, because I was so close to deleting the game. And seeing that 2K didn't hold up their end of the bargain, I said, there's no use, bro. This joint felt like a whole scam. So I just did it to see what the point guard, it was like my last ditch effort to give 2K24 some hope, run the point guard position. And thank God for patch 3, because damn, 2K was about to get deleted, y'all. Higher IQ people like Sim Nation, gameplay, what you saying? I don't pay attention anymore in my badges. Me either. I don't pay attention to my badges at all. This is the first year that I feel like I don't even need to pay attention to my badges, bro. I don't know about y'all, but this is the first year like I feel like it's not even, none of my badges trend downward. Jacob Poulter said, any advice on how to fix the Discord relink issue? I tried a few different routes, but it still doesn't let me relink. I don't even know what you're referring to with the relink issue. If you're referring to your PlayStation, you're having issues with your PlayStation linking to your Discord? Yeah, I'm not sure what you're referring to. If you open, I pass. Simple. Yeah. You know, I wish more point guards saw their teammates as extensions of themselves. Because if you see your teammate open, that's like you glitching and getting there and getting open. If you dot him right there, with your point guard, do you use boosts, and do you notice any significant difference using any boosts? So I do use boosts on my point guard build, and I can't imagine not playing with boosts. I can't imagine. The shots that I take, you guys see in the clips, the shot, let me show you guys. The shots that I take, I need playmaking boost to create the shot, and I need that shooting boost because I don't play like a regular point guard. I try to get the kills, as you see. So A lot of times I'm shooting right between two defenders, getting a crab animation. So I can't imagine trying it without boost. Any other position I don't mind, but yeah, such a beautiful thing. Watching the progression when I watch this stuff, yeah, it's almost like an out-of-body experience, because prior to learning this stuff, I was on the court thinking to myself, well, I'm on my 2 or I'm on my 5. I'm thinking to myself, impossible. I would have never be able to do that stuff. I'm dead serious. 2-3 weeks ago, I'm looking at this. It was the homie All City Tron is playing very similar, doing a lot of these moves because I learned them from him. And I would look at it and say, impossible. I would never be able to do that stuff. I'm thinking Tron is just different. And here I go, just a little bit of practice and putting it into motion. And now I'm taking these same exact shots, not nearly with the same efficiency as Tron, but I'm getting there. Be Smooth, what up? What's good, man? Hope you good as well. Happy holidays. Yeah, the scooper layup is a beautiful thing, Chris Delafield. If you guys don't know about the scoop layup, I use it every single day. And there's a few. You're going to see quite a few clips in here of the scoop layup. Players who don't pass the ball to wide open callers so much need penalty. You like, I'm a truck driver who plays the game during odd hours. Will your Discord help me find Cresto run hour after midnight? There's a lot of people who run late nights. Matter of fact, some of the All City squad runs late night. You'll see Vice, you'll see Heck, you'll see some of the folks that aren't active there. The Discord is active all day. I dropped the build video. It's on my channel. I dropped it like last week for my build. I didn't connect it here in the live stream, which I'll do. I'll make sure to get done today. So next time you guys could just type !build or !PG and it'll come up. But I haven't connected it yet to Nightbot. So don't type that in yet. But I will get it done. It's on my channel. I dropped it last week. It's called Point Guard Secrets or Secret Sauce, something like that. Just check it out. It's only a week back. They got no normal sleeping hours. Yeah, see how open his floor is? That's a beautiful sight. Thank you for noticing that as well, ICJ. This is facts, y'all. Exactly what ICJ just mentioned. See how much space I have to work with? That's what folks don't understand, bro. And some of our lunatics about to get checked as well, because we have folks in motion like crazy. And we're like, what are you doing, homie? I appreciate that you mentioned that, ICJ, because it's so important. The discipline to stay still helps create all this space. And it's not solely about me scoring, because I'll have my assists. But, you know, man, it's such a beautiful thing when you have that much space to work with. And I wish more folks understood that. This random life, man, oh my God. The way in which you trigger the scoop consistently is dead serious, y'all. I'm not even playing a little bit. It's dead serious. All you do is your right stick to the left or right, but you trigger it. I try to oftentimes trigger it around the foul line. No turbo. So around the foul line area, hit left or right, and it goes into a scoop. There we go. Yeah. I have default swing on. Here goes another one. Oh my God. The boys be sick with that scoop, bro. Oh man, it's fun. No problem, City. Good IQ players recognize good IQ plays and players. Yeah, facts, bro. It's facts. When you get good IQ players, it's seamless. We don't need to explain anything. You might need to explain one thing that's off on rotation just for lack of chemistry. But when you match good IQ players with good IQ players, they get on the court and it's like you don't skip a beat, bro. But the problem that I'm noticing, y'all, is that there's a lot of players who think they have good IQ. This is the dilemma that I'm noticing, is that over the years, I've noticed good IQ matches with good IQ point blank, period. But then you got some players who go outside the box and they count it as good IQ, and they don't even see themselves playing so differently from everybody else on the court. Just a lack of self-awareness, man. Currently at like a 90 win percentage, yeah. Currently at a 90 win percentage, man. So what I'm getting at is a winning formula. If you come in, all you got to do is adapt to the winning formula. We love trying new things, especially with the leads that we be having. We love trying new things. But there's some players, you know what? What up, Jay? What up, Jay? What's good, bro? Matter of fact, good. Thanks for being here. Hey, salute to Jairus Twin. Jairus gave me a code for a free copy of NBA 2K24. If some of you guys have not yet gotten your hands on 2K24, this weekend, we're going to be giving away a copy in one of the live streams. So I have the code. Salute to Jairus. I appreciate that. Jairus doing it for the All City community. Verde gang in the building. So yeah, if you're interested in getting your hands on a copy, definitely stay tuned here on these live streams. He said, oh, holy, said, your playstyle doesn't scream high IQ at all, dude. Laughing my ass off. It screams cheese. To each their own. To each their own. But you take your L's in the rec center while we take our W's. There is nothing about my playstyle that screams cheese. I end each game. I get 30 and 10 easy. And oftentimes shoot for higher. But to each your own, man. I never seen this guy at all. You look transparent from your profile pic, so we're just not even on the same wavelength. You stay transparent. I'll stay opaque. You can't see through me, but I can see right through you. That's when you run with players that actually pass and play defense. Facts. Happy holidays, bro, to you and yours. Thanks, Terrell. I appreciate that. You see how just the play style alone triggers these lames out there? Do you see how just watching my play style triggers a lame to say something silly? Don't know me from a hole in the wall, but gonna talk to me like he know me. Yeah, your play style screams cheese. Man, if you don't get up out my face, goofy, this is the first time that I'm learning how to run point guard effectively. And you just mad that I'm effective at it? That don't make no sense. I'm trying to help folks understand like the crab is effective. And I've dropped videos on this. I don't come out here in a way it's like most point guards do. Like most players who get into the point guard, you know how, tell me, have you guys ever experienced this? You watch a regular calm dude, like a lot of people refer to me as calm. You watch a regular calm dude turn into a gangster overnight because he started playing good at point guard. How many of you guys ran into this? Over the years, I've ran into countless egos that think because they play good at 2K, they all of a sudden become tough guys. And that just would never happen. So for me learning this, I think is good for the community, because if I learn this, I count myself as just a regular average player. If I'm learning this, I'm definitely going to share everything I'm learning, which is why I dropped the video called Point Guard Secrets and just shared everything that I'm learning. And I'm glad that the homie referred to it as cheese, because this was every year there's certain meta moves, whether you got the Trae Young crab, or there's certain moves that are way more effective every year. But a good portion of the 2K community just never learns them. There's a way in which you play 2K. There's certain things that 2K just allows to be more effective. And this year, these moves that I'm doing in particular just proved to be way more effective. Respectfully, crab dribbling isn't cheese. Thank you. I came back from the rec running with the full AI team and the PG AI. Was lights out, shot half court buzzer beater in front of the defense and made it. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Thank you, John Mayfield. I appreciate that. They open. He's the type to go 0 for 3 and log off the game. Yeah. It's facts, man. You know, to each their own. I appreciate him helping to give us some dialogue here in the chat. Everybody uses these meta moves. It's facts. That's exactly. There's a reason why these moves end up becoming meta. Do you guys understand that portion of it? So here's what I do. Here's the stage that I'm in, y'all. Because what up, Dexter? Let me holler at y'all. Ideally, if I had to be able to choose a play style, I would prefer to play something like Ticino. Ideally, taking those step backs, something like dime work, maybe not so much Black Cobra per se, but I would love to have that in my bag. You get what I'm saying? If I had to make a choice, I would like to have that play style. So I'm in a process right now of learning all the meta moves, so that way I can get enough confidence in these meta moves, like something, there's a groundwork. It's like a foundation. So I have this foundation to fall back on while I start trying to get more efficient at moves that Black Cobra does, Dime Work does, or Ticino does. Taking these leaners, taking these step backs. So I figure going through this process, I'll have everything become complete more towards the end of the year type of thing. So that's my thought process on it. But to each their own, man. To each their own. And I don't mind. For me, it's like if you say that it's cheese, then I've never been a cheeser. So for me, that's a compliment. I hate the fact that folks are looking at it like that, because I'm trying to be as transparent as possible. This is the evolution process. It's not my gameplay. This is not where it ends. If that gameplay is where it ends, then I would count it as just boring gameplay. I want to evolve into more effective ways to get open than just the exploit or just the meta or just the cheese. I got a clip. The AI may have been buffed. My AI PG was buffed. The AI has been buffed since release. He said he sounds like the type of person that hates when the competition is successful at doing something and he lacks the ability to stop it. Yeah, that I'm sure he's probably the dude who came in here probably got crabbed like a good 15 times in one game. And that's probably why he came in the stream. It was just like, that's just cheese. Yeah, it was you, homie. I know it was you. I seen you. You was invisible on the court. You was transparent on the court as well. Matt Abbott with the $4.99 super chat said, got here late, but I'm having a great time on 2K24 since the season 3 patch. Love your channel. Thanks for your hard work, City. Appreciate you, Matt Abbott. As always, man, salute to you and yours. Happy holidays to you and yours, man. Thank you for the super chat. Funny thing is, throughout the game, if the defense isn't picking up on the same crab movement screen each time down court, you trash on D. Say it again, T. Dot. Thank you for sharing that. We run across teams that are able to stop my crab animation very easily. I don't get crabbed when I'm playing defense. But you got these goofies who want to press me. They want to full court press me. Do you guys understand that I play better against a full court press than I do if you guys just set up in the half court? So when they have a lockdown who's bold enough to attempt to press, there's a couple of lockdowns that I've come across that really locked it up. Salute to those guys. I don't remember their names, but I'm new to this stuff. But I play better when we have a full court press. So we have a lockdown attempting to play on ball. And then I speed boost pass and then set up the crab. And everything, their defense has to rotate. Center got to decide between picking up on me or picking up on our center rolling. It's the way to stop it. It's not like it's difficult to stop. Somebody has to hedge on the other side, and they got to prevent the center from rolling. Usually you set up a lock with a swing to completely eliminate the passing lane to the roll and also eliminate my shot. It's not that difficult, y'all. And I'm new to this, so I should be getting stopped way more. It's just the people won't use moves they like. Instead, they YouTube everything. Well, it's not only, see, this is the problem that I have. It's not solely about using the moves you like. One, I think in today's video, we kind of express if you want to use the moves that you like, then you need to have the patience. You got to have way more patience to go through the growing pains of selling the bag. When I was starting out at the point guard position, I was selling. Selling ain't the word. I mean, but I was chucking. If I got open, if I saw a slither of an opening, I was chucking. Shooters, real good shooters are going to shoot. But I was selling. So salute to all the folks who had to sit there and watch me sell the bag. We didn't lose games because whenever we would, I would only do this stuff when we had a good lead. So this is why I still got a 90 win percentage. But if we had a good lead, I'll start attempting to take these shots and I start my practice session until the lead dwindled down too much. And then I rely on my passing IQ, which is, I got a pretty decent passing IQ. So I could set up the plays. But I think you just got to go. If you want to take the shots that you want to take, you have to go. Damn. All City Tron just gifted 20 memberships. Salute to All City Tron. Y'all sub up. Go ahead and get it, man. Thank you, Tron. Thank you for making that happen. That was crazy. Man, oh man. See, it's just a beautiful thing, man. There's some about our community, B. There's just something special, you know, something special about our community. Just to be here and be able to kick it with y'all and do this type of thing. And then somebody just come drop, like All City Tron, come and drop 20 subs for everybody to sub up. And then now you got a new logo by your name. Let me not miss this. Appreciate you, Tron. Good looking out, brother. Semper Reloaded, $4.99 super chat said, they nerfed inside D. Fewer blocks, more fouls, out of bounds, still broke. Never draw fouls. It's nothing like season 1. Center was a blast in season 1. They did change some things with interior defense. It is noticeable. I ain't gonna front. Salute to All City Tron. You guys could type !Tron and go sub up to his channel. Subs are free, so you guys go check him out. !Tron will bring up his YouTube channel. You could check him out. Salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all. Not saying the moves are cheese, but we all see Steph Curry and Murray. Facts. These are the most effective moves on 2K. But I want to add some to that. Maybe if you go on the comp scene, you see this, but I play rec every day, right? I don't see a point. It's rare that we come across another point guard who's using it as effective as I am. It's rare. And I'm not saying that I'm goated at it. I'm new. I'm trying to tell you, I'm new to this. Merry Christmas to you and yours, Tron. Appreciate you, brother. But I just mean to say, although a lot of people consider it cheese, there's still a ton of players out there who are completely unaware of its effectiveness. While they're stuck with our locks clamping them up, they have no idea how to effectively activate the Steph Curry to the Jamal Murray or use a crab. It's just what it is, yeah? It's just what it is. So I'm out here saying, hey, try this, yeah, because I tried it. I'm new to this. I tried it. Y'all should try it as well. And I dropped a video explaining how each one of these moves are done and when to use it. And so that way, you have a little bit, not to say every move got to be meta, but if you incorporate some of the most effective moves, then you could start adding to that. So let that serve as the foundation. They're the most effective. You always have a plan B with the most effective moves, and then go explore with your style of gameplay. And this is every year, y'all. That's what y'all not understanding. Every year has its meta moves. But a lot of folks are so reluctant to even understand why meta is considered meta and why they're the most effective moves. And y'all doing yourselves a disservice. Not saying to go outside of your standard gameplay or how you want to evolve, because you got folks like Black Cobra out there who created his own thing. But what I am saying is you should always have the most effective moves, or at least understand how they work, because there's a reason why they're effective. 2K gave them a little bit more extra on the animation. So you kind of want to have that in your back pocket in a worst case scenario. That's how I see it. The fact most of the people I ran with in season 2 have quit playing. Never see them online anymore. A lot of people, it's facts. A lot of people have stopped playing 2K. And you know, I gotta tell you, I mean, like I said, you know, these live streams are to keep it a buck with y'all. These live streams are to be transparent with y'all. I'm a player, man. Like I'm a gamer. I'm not a player like I crush a lot. I'm talking about I'm a gamer. So I got on Cyberpunk recently. I downloaded Cyberpunk again, and I'm starting my whole new play. Well, I started my whole new playthrough again, and I got the Phantom Liberty update. And that joint had me in a headlock, bro. Like straight, yeah. I just didn't want to get off the game. 199 from Semper Reloaded. You want meta? Hall of Fame post spin technician is a beast. Facts. So what I mean to say is that yesterday I was playing Cyberpunk early, and then I got off and came to play on 2K, and I ain't gonna front y'all, it felt boring. In my head, well, I really just wanted to get off and zone out in Cyberpunk again. And I think there's something to that, man, because when we're still early in the 2K cycle, the 2K24 cycle. Why am I feeling like this so early? Yeah, the God of War I was interested in as well. Yeah, we went to Pro-Am the other day and we killed it in Pro-Am as well. I think we played 4 or 5 games. So we gave Pro-Am a run with me at the point guard position for the first time, and every game we killed them. Yeah, so we want to go more into Pro-Am now. Yeah, the God of War I'm interested in as well too, but right now I just it was like God of War or Cyberpunk, and I ended up doing the Cyberpunk. So I might get on that God of War soon. I just stand in one spot when they be cheesing with the moves because they don't go nowhere. Being for real, that's a good way to look at it, Montarius. So, and that's what a lot of people have mistaken. Montarius said that when folks start going into their drill moves, he just kind of stands in one spot. Better point guards will anticipate you standing in one spot. So if you're standing in one spot for me, then I'm trying to vacuum you into a screen. Or I'll just walk around the screen and take the shot. Again, those foundational moves is what I'm working on. That's like the evolution right now that I'm in, the transition. That's the evolutionary stage that I'm in right now. Oh, can you join my Pro-Am? Nah, you cannot, not right off rip. The Pro-Am, the people that we would run Pro-Am with would have to be maniacs. And to even get to be a maniac, you would have to try out for the All City Lunatics. We'll be hosting tryouts more than likely this weekend. We have over 100 Lunatics right now, and we take the best of the Lunatics, the best players of the Lunatics, and we give them the maniac role. So the best players on the Lunatics are currently maniacs, and in regards to Pro-Am, the maniacs are ranked last we heard they were ranked number 8 in the world on Pro-Am, the maniacs. So just so y'all understand the folks, the level that we're trying to work there. Salute to y'all though, man. What's 53 minutes in? They dribble right into you. Yeah. Season 2, Shooting Nightmares killed the game for many. Yeah, that's facts, Matt Abbott. It almost killed it for me. It was so close. I was so close to deleting 2K. And I was trying to think, it might be 3 p.m. Dankman. Yeah, it might be 3 p.m. I'll send out a message in our Discord to let you guys know. If you guys want to try out for the All City Lunatics, it usually happens on the weekends at 3 p.m. I want to get a feel for what's going on in Discord because I understand it's a holiday weekend. So I want to get a feel for what's going on. I want to intrude on anybody's holiday season with tryouts. That's some 2K stuff right there. You know, 2K be having the hottest events on the biggest holidays. So I definitely don't want to be that guy. What do you mean? Hold on a second. What are you referring to? Hold on. Wiser than Fooly. Black Cobra came off like a douche, in my opinion. I didn't like how disrespectful he was to the homie Brute. How was he disrespectful to the homie Brute? Where did you get that from? Unless there's something that I'm missing and then I didn't know what happened. I highly doubt that's the case. I could tell you guys we did the podcast. I could tell you how the talks were prior to the podcast, and there was no signs of disrespect, is what I could tell you. There was no disrespect, even if there was, if something may have been perceived as disrespect, it wasn't received as disrespect from Brute. But yeah, maybe if you're referring to the podcast, then I could assure you guys there was no level of disrespect in regards to the boss in regards to the podcast. It was all respect all the way through. Unless something happened on Twitter that I'm unaware of. Because he didn't agree with Brute or what? Nah, we grown men. We don't see stuff like that. We don't see stuff like that. And nah, it don't work like that, bro. You don't, let me tell you something. Let me say something. When someone says disrespect, I know there's levels to disrespect, but let's say, for instance, if I reference disrespect, then that's as easy as someone could get slapped. But in regards to respect, everything that happened in the podcast was led with respect. Like, respectfully, I would have to disagree. Respectfully, I would have to say this, things like that. Yeah, it's just called opinions, and we grown men, yeah. We grown out here. Yeah, there was definitely no disrespect. Yeah. Thank you for saying that, man. Thank you for saying that and agreeing, because I tell you, from having that podcast, I feel like Black Cobra conducted himself real well on that podcast, and we all meshed well. There was good vibes in that podcast, man. I tell you that much. There was just no signs. And grown men don't have to worry about that. We don't worry about that stuff, because we don't sit on underlying things or underlying tones. We just outright ask you trying to be disrespectful? If anybody's disrespectful to me in like a conniving sort of way, that would be my first question. You trying to be disrespectful, Brody? That'd be direct. My first question. What you trying to say, bro? So we don't have to worry about that stuff. What live stream he watched? Black Cobra looked a little tense, but that's probably normal in his position. Yeah. Two grown men can have a conversation and agree to disagree. Yeah, facts. I appreciate y'all understanding that as well. Hopefully that's what he's referring to. But we'll see what it is. He was nothing. I tell you one thing, Black Cobra was nothing but appreciative for being on the podcast, and he showed that appreciation. Mind you, hopefully you guys, Team Ambush, appreciate that. Yeah. We'll see who else we could get on there as well. I just want to remind you guys that what you see in a podcast, it's not like we got on a call and then hit record. So there's some prep work prior to hitting record on the podcast. And there's some afterwards, there's some talks as well. So I just want to assure you guys that it's not just bam, all right, he's in live. Nah, it don't work like that. So if there was any tension or something like that, that stuff would have been resolved prior. I need a good ranked mode for 2K, man. I feel like the grind for rep is silly. I'm about to hit starter 3. I'm close. It seemed as if he was targeting him and never could agree. I just felt he was dissing him. Well, he wasn't. I could assure you he wasn't. Wiser than Fooly. I understand where you're coming from, but he definitely wasn't attempting to disrespect Brute. Nobody. There was nobody on the panel that was thinking about disrespecting. And I'll tell you one thing. I'll add to that so that you can understand. Don't take what you see in the podcast too personal. Say I'm one of your favorite creators, or Jay is your favorite creator, or Brew, or even Black Cobra. Don't take what you see too personal in a podcast, because the folks on stage like myself, Brew, Jay, we understand that controversy sells. So we get that. We understand that us disagreeing with each other, helps to create dialogue, and it helps to hit different viewpoints from different viewers. So we're fully aware of that going in. So keep that in mind. Don't get too personal just accept the podcast for what it is. Good talks, good entertainment, trying to cover multiple different viewpoints, period. And why it's important to the 2K community. So Black Cobra is a player on 2K who emulated his playstyle behind Kobe. And he's been sharing clips for a while, so much so that they got picked up by ESPN. Something like 3-point-something million views. So his play style is very different, and he's gone through, because the homie MVP is asking who Black Cobra is. So he's gone through multiple clashes with the comp community, seeing that as the comp community feels that his play style is not effective against higher IQ or higher aptitude 2K players. So throughout this year, Black Cobra has been going through different areas in 2K, different modes, from Pro-Am to Rag to all sorts of modes, to show that his playstyle can be effective in those modes. And that's who Black Cobra is. He's somebody who just stands on his playstyle, and he's getting better and better by the day. And it seems like the community loves what he does. They love to watch his playstyle. It's way outside the meta playstyle, or what the most prominent 2K players will have you believe how you should play. So I commend them, because like I said earlier, I would love to play more like Ticino. But for me, those growing pains are extra tough. As I've tried for many years, for many years trying to play like Ticino. So that's why I commend him, because I could only imagine the growing pains that he had to go through to be as effective as he is right now. After watching the podcast with Black Cobra, I jumped on his page, and I love the way he breaks down the IO game with his build. Yeah, he's really transparent with his gameplay. So if you guys are looking for a particular play style, Kobe-esque type of play style, check out Black Cobra. You might like what you see. If anything, you might learn some too as well. And again, it's outside of meta, but sometimes you just gotta add stuff to your bag. Why not have a Duffy? A lot of y'all still out there with fanny packs, and that's a problem. You out there in the gym with your tank top and a fanny pack. It's time you get yourself a Duffy, man. What up, Khalil? Appreciate the $4.99 super chat. Said All City putting in work. Yeah, we out here just having fun, man, creating dialogue. Jamaican, Wagwan family. What's good, man? I appreciate y'all being here, man. Salute to y'all, man. Wishing y'all a safe and pleasant holiday. Again, we will have tryouts. I'm not 100% sure that it'll take place this weekend, but if we do, I'll send out a message in a Discord, because I want to make sure that I'm not intruding on anybody's holiday season. But we'll see how that plays out. If not, they will definitely pick up next weekend if it doesn't happen this weekend. And again, I would like to host a podcast, an interactive podcast with you guys. I would like you guys to participate in the podcast. So your questions, you got questions, hopefully we can provide some answers. And what I mean by participate is we'll host the podcast in our Discord stage. And if you're familiar with Clubhouse or Twitter Spaces, that means that we could invite you guys on stage. You simply just raise your hand and we bring you on stage. You won't have video. We'll be on video, the people who are hosting the podcast. But at least the community could hear your voice as you express your questions. Hopefully you guys can make that happen. I want to be able to do a dry run before the end of the year. Hopefully we get a good amount of y'all to participate. If you want to participate, type !Discord, join the Discord. Again, if you're new here, please like and subscribe. So close to 100K. You guys can help make that happen. I'll be getting off now. I'm going to probably get on Cyberpunk and just chill and vibe out for a little while before we get on 2K. Let's see what the vibe is out there. Wishing you a safe and blessed one. Easy, y'all.